If you thought Geshu Lin's future in Wuthering Waves was set in stone, well, think again. Just 11 or so hours ago, Josh Witcher, the man behind Geshu Lin's voice, retracted his earlier statement about the latest Wuwa cinematics. He confirmed that yes, he is returning to voice for Wuthering Waves, but here's the kicker. It's not going to be Geshu Lin. That's right, the general himself won't be graced by his iconic voice anymore. Cue the collective sighs of despair from the fanbase. This update comes hot on the heels of the backlash from his infamous devil emoji comment, which fans are still dissecting like it was some kind of ancient prophecy. But if you read between the lines, the situation becomes much more intriguing. Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat? Whether Geshu Lin actually becomes playable or not, strong resonators are on the horizon and asteroids aren't enough. Luckily, my description links will bail you out with an extra 10% discount through Loot Bar. They'll shave up to 24% off your monthly Lunites, battle passes, and top-ups. And the best part, with their DIY mobile top-up, you don't have to hand over your password to these amazing discounts. It's cheaper, it's safer, and you even get an agent babysitting the process like you're some kind of royalty. So yes, do your WUA top-ups with Loot Bar. Okay, let's rewind to the actual lore. Geshu Lin disappeared during the battle beneath the Crescent, 3 years before our story kicks off. He wasn't just any soldier, he was a resonator wielding a terrifyingly powerful resonance ability. His tacit mark located right on his neck. His weapon, a massive great sword wrapped in black chains etched with wave-like patterns and pulsing with dark flames. Tell me that doesn't scream metal album cover. And unlike the generals before him, Geshu Lin wasn't content to sit safely in the back. He was the type to lead the charge head-on, which earned him disciplined troops. Though whether that was out of loyalty or sheer fear is still up for debate. Now, the phantom projection of Geshu Lin paints him in a very different light than his successor, Jian. Where Jian brings a sense of responsibility and restraint, Geshu Lin is depicted as someone willing to charge forward regardless of the cost. Believing retreat was a dishonor to fallen comrades. That's not bravery, that's obsession disguised as valor. And yet, he repeatedly compared himself to Jian as though daring his successor to shoulder the same burdens. But his story took a dramatic turn at the battle beneath the Crescent, where, according to legend, he wielded his black flame sword against the Trinodian of war, Overthrax, sacrificing his own body to the flames for power. He launched himself at the Trinodian and was never again seen. Some hailed it as heroism, others as reckless madness that left countless soldiers to die under his command. That reputation stuck. In Wanglong, many blame him for the catastrophic losses, accusing him of being a criminal who ordered his troops not to retreat. Yet, others argue that his brutal resolve might have been the only thing keeping Jinzhou from collapsing entirely. Hero or villain depends on who you ask. Fast forward to the present, when Overthrax returns to the Grand War Storm questline, Geshu Lin appears again, not in the flesh, but as a phantom confronting Jian in the rain. It's less of a reunion and more of a haunting, challenging Jian's ideals and his worthiness as a leader. But here's the million-dollar question. Where is Geshu Lin now? Is he dead, alive, or something in between? And if he does return, do we really expect him to look the same? The more likely outcome is that he comes back reimagined, under a new name, possibly even altered beyond recognition. Which brings us right back to Josh Witcher's statement. Josh made it clear he's still part of Wuthering Waves, but non-disclosure agreement rules mean he can't reveal which character he's voicing. So no, he wasn't fired, he wasn't kicked to the curb, he's still in the game, just not as Geshu Lin. But what if the truth is wilder, stranger, and a little more devilish than we're prepared for? Imagine if he's voicing a twisted reincarnation of Geshu Lin, an Overthrax corrupted general who crawled back from oblivion, scarred, horned, and brimming with dark power. That purple demon emoji wasn't just a throwaway joke, but a breadcrumb trail. Fans are now convinced the reborn Geshu Lin could be tied to electro-thematics, storm-charged attacks, and a look that screams Renodian nightmare fuel. If that's even remotely true, then we're staring down one of the wildest character evolutions this game has ever attempted. The kind of reveal that could break both the meta and the fandom's collective sanity. Yes, maybe this is pure copium. Maybe Geshu Lin is gone forever, relegated to history books and phantom echoes. But the possibility that he could return as something darker, more powerful, more sinister, and voiced once again by Josh himself, but in a new form. That's the kind of narrative twist that Wuthering Waves strives on. So, hats off to Josh for the troll, but I think the fanbase has already cracked the code. Geshu Lin isn't gone. He's just waiting for the right moment to come back and wreak absolute evil. And with version 3.0 teasing a return to Wanglong, where players may finally uncover more about the sentinels that guard the continent, the stage feels perfectly set for an explosive reveal. It's not just background lore padding anymore. It feels like the devs are lining up something big. Rumors swirl that during the 3.0 arc, a limited 5-star husbando is lurking just over the horizon, waiting for the perfect moment to make his entrance. A speculation points towards him being the character who will smash into the roster with cataclysmic flair, dripping with the same aura of defiance, menace, and destructive gravitas that Geshu Lin once radiated. If that turns out to be true, then 3.0 might not just be another content update. It could be the moment or the start where Wu drops its most hyped and controversial character yet. And let's not forget that more people or more players actually wants Geshu Lin to become playable first before Scar. So, what do you guys think? Is Geshu Lin permanently gone, or is Josh secretly hinting at his grand return in a twisted new form? Drop your theories in the comment section below, because I have a feeling the truth is way more complicated than we've been led to believe. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like for extra shields, smash subscribe for added crit, and bang the bell for more damage. Don't forget to hit that link in my description for loot bar and get an additional 10% discount off your next top up. Thank you so much for watching, and maraming salamat po. I will see you in my next video drop. Goodbye.